guys, just another demo on the modern automation platform from InSync Technology. So this is mainly designed for education customers at this point in time, but it's got some valid uses in other verticals. But what I'm going to show you today is something we've been working on around the OneNote Class and Staff Notebook Management for large K-12 or tertiary schools and educational institutions. So this is completely driven from inside our modern automation platform, and what I'm going to show you today can be automated from a student onboarding and student offboarding as well as staff onboarding perspective. But one of the coolest things we've been working on is the ability to provision class notebooks en masse for lots of students, lots of classes, lots of teachers. We can pull all of this data from a student management system and we can pull that into the modern automation platform, and then we can also punch that up to Office 365 to then create OneNote Class Notebooks, Staff Notebooks and the like. So what I'm going to do is I've got a security group called Year 8 English here. So as an administrator, I'm simply going to go into Year 8 English and I'm going to have a look at my OneNote tab here. So that's going to pull down all of my members that are in Year 8 English, which I've pulled from a student management system. So I can see I have just a single student at this point in time, and I'm going to provision that uses OneNote, or that class OneNote for Year 8 English. And I'm just going to click OK. The system will run a workflow in the back end once I submit it. And I'm going to click Submit here. And the system will process that change. The workflow in the back end will go off and create the OneNote Class Notebook. It will also create the relevant permissions, and it will also make myself as the Year 8 English teacher, for example, the owner of that class notebook. So if I go into, this is my SharePoint site, SharePoint Online, and I've got a storage depository for all my class notebooks, and I'm just going to refresh that page. And as you can see, the Year 8 English OneNote Class Notebook was created with the correct permissions for myself as a teacher and also for my student users. And I simply can then open that up in OneNote Online, for example. And as you can see in a second, the system has used the APIs that Microsoft provide us to then create all of the relevant content for a OneNote Class Notebook, as well as a teacher-only section, a content library, a shared content library, a shared collaboration space, and I also can see my student test account here. So it's got a member of that notebook. I can also see any work that that student has been conducting. So food for thought, we'll be demoing this in our webinar over the next few months. But if this is of interest, I encourage you to reach out and have a chat to us about our modern automation platform and how this can assist you in your school and save you a lot of time and a lot of headaches. Thanks.